in the game, you wanna scope. Let me get your phone number, you know you so fine, baby. I'm trying to get you in my car, baby. That sound.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. And Shams Houston loaded with young talent. And after the Harden deal, they are loaded with first-round picks. Any thoughts on how you think they may proceed with all of that?
I'm told that front office will continue to be big game hunting. Those picks, they have a lot of them. They're going to be worth plenty moving forward, and they know it. At some point, they're going to take a big swing here, and they're biding their time, waiting. The Houston Rockets have all the cards. They've got the young talent. They've got the draft picks, and with Ime Udoka, they've had some success to build on.
I love what you said there. Big game hunting. That's the only way they're going to make that jump. I love that term. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, they've got Jordan Poole. Trey Murphy is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. Durant the pass to Şengün. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Şengün's got the first basket of the game for Houston. New Orleans with the ball. Here's Giddey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
And some question marks for Zion Williamson and the Pelicans moving forward, Shams. What is your sense of how attached to Zion the Pelicans are right now?
The Pelicans learned last year that you can build around Zion Williamson. The struggle, though, is to keep him healthy. I'm told that the Pelicans are really happy about the way Zion Williamson showed last year that he can be on the court. And the Pelicans, I'm told, really believe in Zion Williamson. But there's really no way to find equal talent if they were to ever look to trade him. So the Pelicans have to wait it out and see how they can continue to compete in the West with Zion Williamson.
Quickly, do you think they have enough around him? Do you like the parts around Williams?
I do. The biggest thing in New Orleans, though, is staying healthy. We see a healthy group, a healthy Zion Williamson for the entire run of the playoffs. That's what everyone, not only in New Orleans, but the basketball world wants to see.
The Pelicans have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Williamson. Thompson with the rebound.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Durant just inside the line. The wing jumper off target.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're talking NBA. We're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your back. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis. And the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours. But this is what we sign up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. He talked about trying to contain someone like Zion Williamson, and Coach said it's like trying to put out a fire with a squirt gun. It's just so explosive and physical. The only good option is to build walls and try to cut him off from the hoop. See how that works out for them. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Okogie's checked in for Houston. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players. Over in Europe, in any of those regions. They do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Pelicans trail by 5. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the 3 from Jabari Smith. New Orleans moving it around. Hammers it down right over the D.
Big slam by Murphy. His teammates encourage him to be aggressive, to make plays like that.
Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Giddey.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Hay kicks to Jones. No good. That would have tied it. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against Indiana. Here's KD. Drains the 19-footer. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
And the league's most valuable player in 2014. Durant shows why once again.
Looney passes to Bay. Here's Jones. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. It'll count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Alperen Sengun out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Okogie in at the 2 guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And Shams, like us, you travel all over the country for the NBAs. You go to the games. You're talking with the general managers, the coaches, the big-name players. That aside, do you have a favorite city that you like to visit?
You're putting me on the spot here, Kevin. Listen, I love going to L.A. because you see multiple teams coming in with the Clippers and the Lakers. So I love to be proficient. I love being efficient, Kevin. I love making the best use of my time. What's your favorite NBA city?
I've got 3, and it's been 3 since I got in the league in '82. I like Miami, I like New York, and I like Boston. Every city has got charm, right? But those 3 cities have kind of stuck out to me. I enjoy it a lot.
Those are the best of the best, Kevin. You're picking the best cities in the league. We got to go to Sacramento one of these days. Let's go to
I love Sacramento. I had a chance to go to Sacramento once. I love Sacramento.
Those crowds get rowdy. I was there for their playoff series against the Warriors when they snapped the 16-year drought. Those fans are the loudest that I've seen since I've become a member.
They love their fans. Sengun. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game, and that sticks with you a little bit.
And the Rockets making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Poole's checked in for DeJounte Murray. And here's Poole for three. That one's in, his first shot this game. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big payments.
Offensive rebound. Six to shoot. Van Vliet outside. Another shot. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
Houston making a switch. Thompson's checked in. And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. KD's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. New Orleans also making some changes. Queen's checked in. And Williamson subbed in for Jones. Pass to Queen. Giddey with it. And here is Poole. Here's Queen. Şengün covering for the three. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
This is what Murphy does. He gets the ball and instantly gets up shots.
Şengün finds KD from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Durant's got 10.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Poole the pass to Giddey. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in. 6 points here for Josh Giddey.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
One of those nights that Kevin Durant is just massive for his team. For my money, this guy's the best scoring forward of all time.
Giddey the pass to Queen. To the paint. Down low. Williamson kicks to Giddey. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Williamson missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Muscling it in, Kevin Durant.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And timeout called by Willie Green. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Jones checked in for the Pelicans. Murray comes in for Josh Giddey. 1:41 left in the first half. Murray, good.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Thompson against Poole. Moves back up. And it's Capella missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Well, let me look at your phone. Wait a moment. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he says.
Now, you can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've been done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, seen it all. Back to you.
You know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. And stolen by Eason. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. The three from KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. KD's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets. Here's Williamson. They need this. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And stolen by Williamson. And so it's Houston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of the... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine. Strength, conditioning, I'm not going to say diet because I'm not on the diet, but all the things you weren't thinking about when you were in school.
And taking a closer look at that first half, how about Kevin Durant?
Man, how good has KD been? Playing with confidence, letting the game come naturally to him, and he affects every phase of the game, Shaq.
Making it look so easy. The great ones do that, Kenny.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Josh Giddey. Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Giddey, the pass to Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Zion plays with such force down low. He fights right through. And he'll be at the free throw line.
It's been an eventful run for Zion Williamson, right, Brent, to say the least, since going first overall in the 2019 draft.
And man, Kevin, you just are hoping for the simplest of things, and that is health. Because when Zion is healthy, so is this team in ways that other teams fear because of how dominant he can be. This is a special talent. We just want to see more and more of it.
New Orleans moving it around. Here's Messi on the wing, Giddey. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Here's Şengün. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. Pelicans trail by 10. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. There's a screen. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, we know KD can carry the load offensively any night. We've seen a little stat padding here.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Pacers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And Houston, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinions. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Poole. And Thompson sends it back.
We talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Count that bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's Giddey with the drive. And good that time. Giddey's got 8 points.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Şengün passes to KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
Here's Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Van Vliet against Giddey. Pass to Messi. Williamson looking it over. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Durant.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Smith, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Williamson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Hard not to be overzealous when you're defending Zion.
Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Hard to argue with that plan. Give Durant the ball. Let him show why he's one of the league's best.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Murphy at his size, 6'8", playing that wing position. Such impressive versatility from him, especially when you consider how great a shooter he's becoming.
And here are the Rockets. They're on a 14-5 run here. Şengün. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williamson outside. Back to Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. And the Pelicans miss again. Houston leading by 16. KD's shot is off.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted. Just unreal. With how Murphy shoots the ball from behind the arc, these driving lanes from time to time are going to be wide open. That's a nice take by Trey.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Zion Williamson. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and in arenas, especially at home, the star players playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Amen Thompson. Looney's checked in for New Orleans. DeJounte Murray comes in for Trey Murphy. Rockets on defense. Here's Shepard. Drives to the hoop.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. It's Giddey with the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Grant, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover. Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
Murray kicks to Giddey. Latray. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The three from KD. It's good on the putback. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
Here's Giddey. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. A nice shot by KD.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And here is Giddey. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Williamson. Rocket 6. Over Eason. And it's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason.
In from the Pelicans, Teddy Jordan Poole.
From deep three-point territory. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be right back after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 34% from the field, that's not going to get it done. Tari Eason is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Thompson in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And you can always count on VanVleet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Pelicans trail by 21. Outside, Jones. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. A putback. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bay in the post. He's covered by Eason. Looney with the bucket.
Yeah, Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him, and that's helping out when he knocks down Jay.
Capella sets a screen for Thompson.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Jones, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, the Pelicans have lost in the first-round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Thompson, Houston moving it around. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
A great pass by Van Vliet. His first job on this squad is to facilitate.
Pass to Poole. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's 8 points for Jordan Poole.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Houston leading by 22. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Eason. Capella with it. He's defended by Bay. Eason, the screen. Van Vliet passes to Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Eason, a screen on Jones. The shot by Thompson, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
The shot from 20 feet away. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Couple of occasions this team has needed a spark tonight, and Murphy has been the guy to give it to him.
So for the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Capella. Jabari Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Kevin Durant in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Smith with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. 7 points for Smith.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And battling his way to the finish. Giddey really had to work on that one.
Durant, no good. Pelicans trail by 20. Pass to Poole. Now here's Giddey. Here's Williamson. Doesn't go that time. Smith with the defensive effort. The Rockets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Şengün with a screen on Giddey. Şengün, and Şengün is right there.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Mr. Williamson looking to get back on track. What a jam!
Wow, Van's loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice.
Yeah, it looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Giddey with it. And here is Williamson, covered by Smith. Williamson kicks to Poole. Let's go. That misses off the backboard. Rockets leading by 20. Outside, KD. And stolen by Giddey. And he goes in for the dunk.
And Josh Giddey just does a great job reading the floor.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Durant, no good. Pelicans trail by 18.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Rockets.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other two.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for KD.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
He gets it in there. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Smith. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's Kevin Durant with the three. KD's got 38 points.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Poole on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Now Poole. So we see Houston taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours. All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.